And I hope everybody's feeling good and great and all that shit. It was a beautiful fucking weekend. I hope you was outside, because it was time to be outside. It is like the weather is feeling like late May, early June. So I don't know if that means doom for the wintertime right now, because it ain't never been this motherfucking warm in October, at the end of October like this. You know what I'm saying? But I am grateful for this weather. You know what I'm saying? Just always be grateful. You know, we always on that type of time. Took a couple years off, came back, still busting, still repping Philly, still Eve of Destruction, still pushing buttons that'll take away the roof, still walking around with $5,000 boots. Cause when I'm in the club, y'all chicks get jealous. Cause I'm that bitch and I keep a mean fetish. I'm stacking lettuce, y'all stacking cheese. I got a bad temper, make your niggas say please. My chick bad, badder than yours. Ah, ah, ah. Bitch, I'm bad, badder than yours. Every bitch should think that way. I mean, all y'all bitches, everybody should think that way. Wait a minute, y'all know how I do it. I just jump right into it. So, oh my God. Y'all knew I had to talk about this shit. Like, oh, Lord. You know, I used to listen to Corey Holcomb because he'd be saying a whole bunch of like just nonsense. A lot of shit just be nonsense. I'll be like, "Child," but he is a funny fucking comedian. And I hope I didn't miss him because he was supposed to come to New York. He was coming to Brooklyn at some point. But anyway, he was on Cam Newton's podcast, and of course they talked about relationship because that's one of the things that he liked to dibble and dabble in like a lot. And let's just get right into it. So listen to what Corey had to say with his crazy ass.
So I'm winning. That's access to a lot of girls. And matter of fact, you know what we want to talk about? Let's talk about relationships. You can give them one up. You're strong. You have a strong take on how you view the position in like society's worldly view of how a relationship should be. Are you pro monogamy or pro polygamous? Or polygamy, is that? I don't think monogamy exists. I think every once in a while you meet a dude and he only with his girl. Very rare. We are men. We, especially men who have means. If you're a man who has means, you have women. And if you say it ain't true, you're not being genuine. I know your girl probably watching, but if you could just think how sweet it would be if you could talk to your girl for real. Do you know the harmony that might be able to come from that? But you didn't pick a girl you could talk to for real. You picked a girl that you're willing to act for as long as you can keep her.
That shit was funny as hell. He said he like bitches in poverty and shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's like he said, like, you know, it's a fair exchange. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need me. I got it. I can help them out. You know, and boom, and there it is. Like, I guess the playing field makes sense. You know, and I guess it does. And if you think about it, like on some real shit, that kind of makes sense. On some real shit, like I remember being young and being down bad. Nothing. And would go out on dates. I ain't fucking. So no, I don't do the casual sex shit. But well, you know, going to date with a dude just cause, you know, a bitch was hungry. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was one of them poverty-stricken bitches at the time, you know, because I was young. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, so, like, that shit does make motherfucking sense, though. And then he also said that, you know, men with money have a lot of motherfucking females. And I say that shit all the motherfucking time, but a lot of females don't really want to hear that. Men with money are the worst. They can be the worst sometimes, especially the married ones. I just be like, oh, Lord Jesus. the propositioning that they be doing and all this stuff. Shit. When y'all come to my Seductive ArT workshop, we gonna talk about some things. I don't like to get it all out right here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some of our shit for us to deal with. But it's some real shit. And then he also talked about like you don't be with somebody that you can have like real conversations with. Like you be with somebody who you pretty much is kind of uplifting. Basically, is what he's saying. Like like a lot of men do. Like you think about who the fuck is that? Who gonna think about right off the bat? Like OJ. Like OJ found Nicole. She was a waitress. Boom, boom. Now her whole life changed. It be a whole lot of men that find women like that. You know what I'm saying? Or meet her at a strip club. He probably got money. However, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The exchange is level. Like a man want a nice looking woman to be around him, and if he got the money, you know what I'm saying, and she with the shits, then so the shits will go down. But he also said that men don't really, and I agree with him on this one. Like people don't want to have real conversations as it relates to sex. Like seriously, I don't believe that relationships in monogamy. Like no. Although I believe in the institution and the of a relationship, but as it comes to sex, though, I think that like people just don't like really talk about that, and they don't really tell what they what their desires are. Now, a man like whatever bitch make his dick pop, he got money and he can flaunt that shit, and that bitch with the shits is going down. A woman sometimes like to suppress her sexual desires. Say if she in a relationship, right? And say she the one on the opposite end. That she's in a relationship, she with this dude that he don't give. She's a kept woman now. And she meets some dude like she feel like she's obligated to him. And I think that both of you are obligated. Don't get it fucked up. She will suppress her feelings more so than the man. I think it's that dick thing too, and then also like women like psychologically like they done fucks with our heads on some real shit. Like no, I mean yeah, he take care of me, and I love him and all that stuff. But and deep down in your heart now you can feel it. Like when your man fucking somebody, if that's your husband, somebody you been with, when that motherfucker fucking. Because man, y'all don't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But having real conversations, like I said, for real, I've said this shit a lot, which I said I don't think it's gonna happen to the year 5,000, where you can tell your partner, look, this person make my pussy pop. He make my dick jump. I mean, she make my dick jump. But you know what I'm saying? Like to really have real conversations without allowing your emotions to get involved. Lust is different. It's just lust. Like y'all two got this, and the energy is real. You got that. But if you value your relationship, see that's if y'all see now I'm speaking 5,000. I'm like way ahead. Like if y'all are able to have that type of conversation, you have to know that it's possible that those two people that your significant other can fall in love with somebody else. That's if they doing stupid shit like laying up and sharing little stories and all this old dumb shit, like really getting to know each other. If it's somebody that you just fucking, not to make a person feel like they're worthless and that they don't mean anything to you because you're sharing your body with them, like no, that's something special and it's very sacred and it's very intimate. So you shouldn't make somebody feel that way, but you have, especially if you're in a relationship, you the woman or male, whoever's in the like, look, I like being with you and all this sort of shit, but I can't sit here. You know what I'm saying? I hit you up next time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all in your mind. You gotta learn how to control your mind, people. Compartmentalizing is every fucking thing. You can't allow like good sex women and also sometimes men to control your emotions. Because first of all, you don't even know this motherfucker. You don't even know. But anyway, let's continue on because this conversation was anyway. Let's get
girls. You can't not be with them. It's too many beautiful women in the world to just lie to one girl and be like, "Look, I'm only with you." That's some bullshit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. I can't be with nobody like that.
But you keep mentioning certain things. I'm curious to know this. You keep mentioning women in poverty? What, like, what's your...
Well, I'm older now. I'm not as young as I used to be. So, women in poverty, I can control them better. A girl who can't afford to say, fuck you, Corey, I'm gone. She just can't afford to do it. So, I take advantage of that. Now, that might be wrong, but her poverty and my needs, most of the time, it even out. I don't really need a lot of their time. And they don't tell me to fuck off because they know when I come over, their children can get some...
Hold up. God damn.
Some outlet Jordans.
Outlet Gucci.
Yeah.
So, you know, basically people be talking and, you know, saying the same old shit. So he said basically the same shit about being with one woman. And also, wait, this is what he also said. Like, he liked to control. Like, Corey, you giving real insecure. Like, you giving a real insecure man. Like, that's what that's given to me. If you feel like you need to control the situation, see, the one thing that you don't seem to understand, sir, is that she can't control you and you can't control her. We have to understand that people are their own fucking person and they're going to do what the fuck they want to do. Now, I guess he said, like, he don't want... I don't know how he's controlling. I guess he controlling because he got the money. And I guess he said, like, if he tell her to shut the fuck up, she gonna shut the fuck up. She gonna do what the fuck he say. That type of thing. I guess she gonna play along because if she's in a poverty-stricken situation, or if he's living lavish and her lifestyle isn't so lavish. Even Martin said that in his stand-up one time. He was like, he was with some girl and he was like, you know, when you got money, she ain't quick to leave your motherfucking ass. She'd be like, yo, let's walk the acres and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a woman ain't no goddamn fool. Like, or even a man. Like, say if a man come up on a woman who got some money and you may not be living as lavish as she is, and, you know, whatever the fuck, some shit happens, and you gonna be like, yo, let's walk the acres and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to give that shit the fuck up. I mean, you know, materialistic bullshit is bullshit, but I'm just saying. I can only imagine that people's minds can really get fucked up in the material world. But especially like nice shit. Who don't like nice shit though? Like, I'm just saying. Like, everybody likes some nice shit. But Corey, you are giving like real insecure. But and then he also, like he said, he don't, wait, is this the one? I don't know. But anyway, like, yeah, you was very much so giving insecure. Very much so being insecure. Like, you know, like you got to control the situation. Like, what? Just because you got the money? So I guess she have to be quiet? See, You, Corey, let me put you up on game. Also, you like I said before, everybody's their own individual person, and if you don't feel like you can have like a conversation with a female, like, yeah, you real insecure, and yeah, you got some shit going on with you. But let me tell you something. I had a guy friend told me, he said, yo, and he was dead ass. He was like, yo, I don't listen to females unless they naked. I was like, what? This is what this motherfucker said. He was dead ass. So this is the mentality of some of these motherfuckers. Like, some of these men, like, on some real shit, they don't be wanting to hear shit, like, I guess. See, I can't deal with a man like that. Like, cause bitch, I'm a talking bitch, blah, 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 and I got some shit to say, like, you know. But I also know how to play my position when, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we outside or something, like, but if we in the house, no, motherfucker. I'm going to express my motherfucking self. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so he also said this shit.
I don't want control that is taken by force. I want control because I'm the one who is the leader of the pack, naturally.
So could you see yourself in a situation where a woman makes as much as you or more than you?
I like women who make money, just I can't do nothing with you other than sleep with you. If you could take care of yourself, you're going to think you could talk to me. I don't like you talking to me a lot. I know you got your own money and all like that, so if you want to, we can hook up, hang out, do that for a minute. But I'm saying, girls in poverty, because they have They have a deficiency. Poverty is a deficiency out here in America. I can fix your little deficiency if you do what I want you to do. I think it's an even exchange.
Yeah, but do you see how that comes off as?
No.
Keep going back to being in control and all this sort of shit. And then he also said that he's the leader of the pack. How you the leader? What? That's not, I mean, well, maybe you the leader, like in your mind. You know, I guess everybody feel like, you know, whoever has leadership skills, and, you know, that probably could be true for you. But women can also lead too, sir. That's just like if you're in a relationship, Corey. So this is me talking straight to you, and also men who think like you. If in a relationship, what? Okay, say if you deal with the chick and she got, you know, she's living in poverty, and you can help her out and all that shit. Y'all, she have a good time. You can hit her off with a little piece of change, the fair exchange type of shit. But you thinking that you are the leader of all things, that's not true. When you in any type of relationship with anybody, like say you may not be good at you know, understanding like how these numbers work. Oh, you must have got paid this, oh such that robbed you for that. You think about Ice Cube and his wife, how she helped him, Keisha Kaur and Gucci Mane. Who the fuck else? Who the fuck else? They was just right on my tip of my tongue. These are black couples I'm thinking about. But yeah, who? Oh, Eazy-E and his girl. Like how she had to step up, was like, nah, he robbing you. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot say that. Like you stumping yourself. But I guess but then again, you said like you only want like at this point in your life like women who are like poverty stricken, so you're able to help them out. But still, this lady can also possibly help you out too. She probably smart as shit. What is you talking about, Corey? Come on, man. You gotta open up your mind. Don't be so small-minded and super insecure. And he also said like he can't do nothing with a woman with money because, you know, like she already got her money. What do you mean? You know, the small minds. It's a lot of small-minded motherfuckers out here. Like, but then again, like he said, he done said this like and the two throughout the whole shit is that like he want to possess control, and he want to have control over women who like live in poverty, so he can tell her what to do and all this and shut the fuck up. I get, however the shit works between the dynamics between him and that woman. But you know. But I guess you handle what you can handle, and then you know, a weak man can't really deal with like a powerful woman. You know what I'm saying? On like mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally. Like you can't, you know, you have to stay. And I'm not, in no way am I downing like women who may not have no money. Just because a bitch ain't got no money don't mean that she's not a smart how. That does not mean that. Definitely not. But yeah, Corey, you gotta fix your mind frame. But I guess like you probably can't. You know, they say like once an old dog is like that old dog is that old dog. So, oh well, let's keep it going with Corey motherfucking Holcomb.
You got a kid?
Yes, sir.
Listen, bro. You don't make broken homes. Women make broken homes. When you have a child by a man, I think it is your duty to make sure your child knows his father, is around his father, and finds a way. You, as a woman, you need to find a way to make peace with the father of your children. Because if you have peace with the father of your children, it'll never be a broken home. The man can gather his children and grow his kingdom. And if you still want to play sometime, you could be part of the kingdom in the back somewhere. But I'm just saying, ain't no such thing as a man creating a broken home. Now, if I got pregnant and I didn't let the kid see their mama, I would be creating broken homes. Men are not capable of creating broken homes.
This was the dumbest shit he had ever fucking said. That women make broken homes. What the fuck you mean? How you gonna put all that on the motherfucking woman when it is two people who brings this child together? You two came together, you fucked, you created this one. You know what I'm saying? So now it's three of you. You know what I'm saying? So you kids can't put all the blame on her. What are you talking about that the woman makes broken homes? No, honey. A lot of men make broken homes because you know why? Them motherfuckers will back up out that motherfucking driveway and never be seen again. That could be the case. And it can be cases where sometimes the woman is keeping the man away from, and I don't agree with that shit either. Like, it's both of them. It is both people's responsibility to be in the child's life. So it's both of y'all responsibility to make amends as parents, to be able to co-parents if you two can't be together, as a couple, to co-parent together to blossom this child. And so that you two can guide them so they can grow up to be like a great citizen of the world. Whatever the fuck that means to them, to y'all, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just, no, a woman cannot just, no, Corey, you is absolutely wrong. You sound extra dumb for saying some stupid ass shit like that. When I said that there's plenty of motherfucking cases where men done did this, and motherfucker ain't seen them since. And there's also cases where the woman don't let the man in for whatever, because they could have, in my case, like my biological father wasn't around because my mother didn't let him around because he was abusive to her. But then when I talked to him, my father, like, yo, how the fuck you let this bitch, you know how they say that too, like, tell you about your own child, so you just gave up like that? You know what I'm saying? So, come on, no. Corey, you're absolutely wrong. You sound like an airhead. You sound like a bimbo. You look like a booger bear. And Corey, what the fuck you got on? You need to let me style you because I'm sick. You do not know how to dress. Oh, my Lord. Have mercy. Jesus Christ, you don't know how to dress. It's awful. Just like that comment you made. It's awful. It's despicable. No, Corey. No. And this is the final shit.
Women. I don't think it happens that often. Like, I would say it's very rare. Out of 100 men with power, you might find two that only have one woman.
And when you say two with one woman, what's the time frame of you being with one woman? You talk about a lifetime, you're talking about 10 months, you're talking about 10 years, you're talking about the tenure of their whole relationship.
No, I'm saying, Kim, every once in a while you find a dude, he only is with his woman. It's very rare, but every once in a while you be like, wow, that mother, he only fuck with his wife.
Now, this is where, since we're having this conversation, is there ever a time that you've came around a person and you'd be like, yo, like that dude, I ain't got to worry about him. I know that he promotes what he's talking about. See what I'm saying? Like, being with one woman, you know that's him. You feel what I'm saying? There's some people who promote I'm married, but behind the scenes, it's like...
Of course. I got homies, man, they are preachers. And I just laugh at them. They hold this Christianity in there, but they not living their life. I'm not saying they bad people, because I got friends they're good people, but it's all a joke. It's really a joke. You ain't living that life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too hard to live that life. It takes a lot of discipline to live that life that you're talking about Christianity-wise. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he basically kept on saying the same shit. Like, as, in conversations a lot of people do. Because, they're sharing what their beliefs are. And I believe this too with him. And that is that it is rare that there is a man who's only with one woman. Because men are going to fuck. Like, I don't understand. Like, from my understanding of a man with a dick, and when they see something, and that something see him, and if that man just so happen to have money, or maybe he's charming, or he look good looking, or whatever, and them two got that energy, oh, it's gonna go down. Because if he married or not, what the fuck you talking about? It's going to fucking happen. That's why I do agree with him when he said earlier about people having real conversations about sex and human sexual behavior. Like, for real. Like, to be able to tell, like I said, it's going to happen in the year 5000 when I'm there to go. Like, look, we together, but this person he make my pussy pop. She make my dick want to. And although there are some couples that who have that understanding, not to say that this is an understanding for everyone. But you have to have an understanding within your relationship and be honest about the shit. But what my finding is, most motherfuckers is out here fucking somebody else. The man is. The woman will too. But I find that most women suppress their shit. They be like, in a relationship, married, and I'm no way trying to tell somebody to do. I'm just saying. I've heard many, many stories of the shit. And he also said that, like people who's in the church, man, look, there be so much shit going on at the church. Let me tell y'all a quick church story. And I think I shared this shit before. And this isn't my story. This is something that happened. I was leaving. This when I was hosting a swinger party. I was leaving this, and I ride my bike. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm in Manhattan, riding deep in the Bronx. Crazy in the bitch. Like, I was just, now that I think about it, like, how the fuck was I doing that without a fucking weapon? And I lived in the trenches, bitch, at the time. And I came up against some people. I was riding my bike, and I was like, yo, who the fuck is this skating at? Just so happened to be somebody I know. We wind up talking. They asked me what the fuck I'm doing out this day. I'm telling them what I just came from, whatever. And I'm a hostess at this swinger party. And so the one guy said that he was in church. His mother, you know how they have all these closed motherfucking rehearsals. So the rehearsal was closed now. And she had a son, and so she would let her son go with the deacon, and the deacon was doing strange things to this little boy. So not only is there's man and woman, there's pedophilia, and there's rape, and there's motherfucking sexual assault that be happening with motherfuckers that you relationship with that you don't even know that this how this motherfucker actually get the motherfucker the fuck down. Because on some real shit, people don't really know motherfuckers. We don't really know. That's why being well mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally, I think once you work on those all the time, like God just give you these senses. You can pick up on shit. Not pick up on shit and then turn your back. Like, I don't see that. But yes, you see that. We got to stop playing these little dumbass games. So, I agree with him 100% with that shit. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out here who be promoting that married shit, but yet, you know what I'm saying, that somebody still give them that itch. That don't mean that they love this person. They just want to fuck. But it's on the low. And I met this one lady before I get out of here. She was 75, and she told me that she was a two men's mistress. They were both at separate times married, and they were Caucasian. And she was like, yo, I really got to know them. Their wives didn't know them. She helped them with their business and all. Like, she was like a stand-up side chick. And she was like, I wasn't there to try to interrupt their relationship or no shit like that. And I also told her I was somebody's side chick too. I wasn't trying to interfere with his relationship or none of that shit. We come, we have a good time. I understand my position. We have a good time. I know you married, whatever. We do what we do. You give me nice gifts, and boom, that's it. I call me when next time or not. Like, you got to know what it is. And don't play mind games with yourself when a man isn't married to another woman. Or when a woman is married to another man and she coming over there and get dick down. The bitches don't be doing shit in your house. Man and women don't. If your relationship, you two, how do you say that? Y'all's house is y'all's sanctuary. You don't bring nobody inside to get the fucking on, but you got to go outside. If y'all motherfuckers can't afford a hotel or some shit like that, I don't know what y'all maybe y'all shouldn't be fucking. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all know my name is Real and I'm an intimacy coach / seductions with the service called Seductive ArT. And on November 23rd, ladies, I am having my Seductive ArT workshop. It's gonna be just like this. This is one segment of it, which is real sex talk. This is what I do here. Well, one of the things I do here. We're gonna be talking about some things. I hope y'all come. Well, it's visual stimulation. We're gonna tap into that. How to visually stimulate your partner in and out of the bedroom, and also the character that you create and how to hold on to that character throughout your complete sexual experience. Then we're going to have real sex talk. There's quite a few topics on the table. Parenting. How did your parents talk to you about kids, sex? How do you talk to your children about sex? Because we have to have these real conversations. We're going to talk about homosexuality. Do we feel like this is something that they're breeding and that they're putting on the people? Like, what y'all think about that? Sexual assault. How do we combat that? How do we not find ourselves in these positions? How do we talk to our sons about respecting women and girls and no means no, like a whole bunch of shit. And ESS, the erotic, sensual, and seductive dance. So I hope y'all come and check it out, ladies. It's the ultimate ladies' night. My Seductive ArT workshop is like no other. It's informative, it's sexy fun, and it's interactive. There will be sex toys available for purchase, as well as I'm having it at Hempsville, Harlem. They sell CB oil situation. They got a whole bunch of fly shit. You get to purchase things from the store and whatnot. And wine will be served. Like, it's ladies, let's get it. I hope to see y'all there. So please join me. As well as I am an author, and the title of my book is called Quickie, Your 7 Short Erotic Stories. Read while you fuck while you read. And I am a designer. My brand is Real Nice by Real. I will be having some, because it's hoodie season, I'll be having some hoodies. I started working on this weekend. I still got to go get some shit. So more than likely next weekend, I'm going to have them completed. And I'm going to have a crop top sweatshirt available. I love my tops. I'm a top girl. I just want a sweater that I upcycled. So, yeah. So be looking out for that. I'll be selling it on Etsy. And if I resonate with you, you know what to do. Please hit that, click that. I would appreciate that. And y'all know how we leave this motherfucker. Be kind, be humble, be peace, be love, be patient, be generous, be thoughtful, be a great listener, be humble, be fierce, be ambitious, be focused, be on time, be a part of your community. Black people, be black and proud. Be about your motherfucking money. Be graceful, be fly, be confident, be fearless, be courageous, be opinionated, be outspoken, be all these wonderful things, which is high frequency to the Most High. And in the midst of you doing all of that, don't you fold, don't you think twice, don't you peep around the corner, and that is, you always be you, because God made you perfect just as you are. Until we meet again, y'all have a great night.